What's up, everybody? We're back with more Loop Hero.
Yeah.
And we're looping, and we're heroes. And I'm gonna take the swamps out of the deck, because I don't like them.
That's fair. We gotta put them back in.
Well, it's gotta be cemeteries for now, because we have wheat fields, but we don't have villages.
That's true.
Let's see. I'm gonna put the Blood Grove back in. I'm gonna take the Crown of Crystals out.
That's
for
fair.
now.
Technically speaking, you can take the Vampire Mansions out. You don't even really need them. Like, you can keep them, obviously, but you just pull it out to spelt the deck.
I don't know if I wanted that spell.
That's fair. Well, I suppose if you want to be able to put things down to stop the Lich buildings from spawning, you'll want either Vampire Mansions or Road Lanterns.
And another thing I'm going to do that someone had pointed out to me is that I could put a Blood Grove over there.
Yes, you can.
And that'll really help the situation.
Yep. In fact, if you want to go real spicy, you make it a Hungry Grove.
That might be too spicy.
I don't know. I don't know if it's too spicy. You can put all that on without pausing, man. You just boop boop boop. You missed.
Look, I don't know what's going to happen on this loop. Could be anything.
Yeah. This first loop is easy. You don't need nothing to do. Wow, that's a Grove and an Oblivion. That's a great start, honestly. Put that right
Put it right there.
Oh, is that way you can put the...
Yeah, I put it right there.
Yeah, and then you can blow it up.
Let's see.
Slightly more damage.
Slightly more damage. And the A ring.
So this is one thing we've literally never talked about. What is magic damage specifically?
It's damage.
No,
it's
no.
Magical.
Is it literally just another type of damage, or is it like?
Yes. Something that has a lot of physical resistance will take more magical damage.
Okay. So it's basically damage that ignores defense.
Yeah, something like that. All right, so we're gonna do that, and then.
Yeah, on each side of it. If you use, I'd say if you use a rock above and below it, you can get it in two. So I'd honestly put the two rocks on the top parts because you're gonna need them either way now.
Yeah. I wasn't really thinking about it, but that's fine.
That's okay. And doing it this way makes it so that if you happen to get another treasure, you can save yourself a single space.
Oh, so close to one-shotting. We got some vampire huts.
Yep. Wow, you're getting all sorts of cool things. Ah, there you go.
Okay, so now...
Blood Grove there. And then... You could leave the Grove, but you could also blow up the Grove.
I don't want to be that spicy.
No?
No.
Why not?
Because it's also going to do damage to me, and I already died to damage from the Lich. I don't need any help. Okay.
But doesn't the Hungering Grove kill at 20%?
As opposed to 15%, yes.
Yeah. That's huge.
I'll save the mountain. Alright, well that's definitely a sight better, and this definitely better.
Yeah. Excuse me. If you want, you can set up either the...
I'll start working on my...
on your big rock. You can also put down like cemeteries and vampire mansions around the... around your base to prevent stuff from spawning later. You don't necessarily need to right this second.
Yeah. Besides, I don't want anything too built up around my fire at the moment.
It's true. That's fair. Also, people were questioning why I was using mountains instead of rocks for the big thing last time.
Yeah.
Literally, that was for aesthetics. I literally wasn't thinking about the fact that mechanically it was better to
Yeah,
not.
when it turns into a mountain, it doesn't, like, everything changes.
Everything changes. Like, all 9 pieces turn into mountain. 9% vampirism's okay.
Oh, well.
That's pretty
That's
good.
another treasury.
Mm-hmm.
You can put it right there is fine.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll put it here.
Yeah, that works too.
And then I can just immediately be like,
Meadow. Yeah. And then you'll need
a couple more rocks to do
rock.
things with. Battlefield, I typically like at the
right after. There's good, although if you put it left one.
Yeah, it's
like
less ghost action.
Yeah. Also, if you put it directly below your campfire, there's one spot that chest can spawn. Right there in that corner on that grove.
Can it not spawn on the camp?
I don't believe so.
I don't believe so. It's because...
I suppose I technically haven't tested it, but I've never seen it spawn on the camp. How's that? Because it spawns a chest.
We'll test it, I suppose.
Yeah. Plus, again, having it there removes a space for Big Bad to spawn.
I could put a vampire mansion here too.
Yes.
It's crazy with it.
I think it's a great idea, honestly. You can also put a meadow right between them.
A meadow?
Yeah. Because, I mean, nothing else will go there. At some point, you should put a meadow there. Because, again, then a building can't spawn from the Lich. So now there's only 2 spots that the Lich can spawn things.
Don't want that area to get too crazy busy.
Yeah, that's fair. So there's also a thing that I've been noticing in these. The longer your run goes, the stronger you're going to get because you get better and better stuff. But the Lich gets stronger based on the number of loops you do.
Yes.
So flapping a bunch of things down to spawn the Lich early is a strat if you get good gear.
Yeah.
But also slowing yourself down so that you can get better stuff. Oh, what about the other shield? Because you had 2 shields there.
Yeah, I looked at them both. This one is the same thing as this one, except exchange 2 evasion for 2 defense.
Yeah.
And then this one just does some damage to all. I might just put that on.
Damage to all, plus a little more defense.
Yeah. I like doing the extra damage.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are like, you want to stack attack speed. And it's like, yeah, attack speed's good.
I think I'll do...
Yeah, you can do that and then a meadow. In fact, you can also put a meadow on the side right there too. You'll need one. You'll theoretically need 1 rock up there, assuming that you're gonna finish the mountain down that way.
So I can put that meadow there. Because I'll put a rock there, which will allow me to meadow there. Then I can put a rock there. Yeah.
And 2 meadows. Yep. All the fancy.
More damage.
But less attack speed.
That's a lot more damage.
It is a lot more damage.
I think that's worth it.
So.
Alright, so here's the 1 rock.
Also, I wasn't even watching where the chest was as you came around the corner initially.
I don't think it spawned.
Didn't spawn one?
I don't feel like I got one, but I was also distracted, but... well, I mean, that's just...
I've also started noticing some visual cues on the gear. So, like, that was a spiked ring, so it's gonna have magic or damage to all on it.
Yes.
And like Dirks always have evasion.
Oh, speaking of evasion.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh, then I one-shot that guy.
It's just HP, but it's much bigger.
Yeah, I don't have any fancy armor quite yet. See.
Yep. One more. Finish that treasury.
Alright, just getting a whole lot of
low tier gear. That's okay.
meh weapons.
It'll eventually start falling off and you'll get resources. There you go.
Okay. More defense, more magic damage, and some regen. Or more defense, a little less damage to all, but counter evasion.
Yeah.
I'll do the
magic
damage and.
I think I like the idea of that magic damage. That way, like the skeletons that are sitting there just defending.
Alright, I'll almost have my mountain done. And now I have my mountain done.
Oh.
Hey, it's less HP, but it's damage to all encounter.
Yeah, it didn't spawn a chest.
Yep. You've digested me.
Huh. That shouldn't be.
I'll just make that the mountain zone. And I'll meadow up. I'll hold a couple of these meadows just in case.
In case you get another one. Another treasure.
Yeah.
Okay, you're about to start losing cards and some things, which might not be bad.
Yeah, I'll just like.
I say you should put a meadow under that vampire mansion. Look at that. It's pretty.
Okay. I got magic damage. It's got defense. We've got regen and evasion. So I lose some damage to all, but I gain, and I lose attack speed, but I gain some living stats.
Yeah.
Oh, that weapon is just a weaponier weapon.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
I'm gonna go for it. It's a
okay.
Good amount of regen per second for an item.
Yeah.
Man, I got a lot of vampire houses I'm sitting on.
Yeah. I mean, you can let them fall off and get resources.
That's true.
That's how you get the.
Also, someone told me I can rearrange these. It doesn't feel like I can though.
Yeah, no.
But someone said I could.
I don't think that's accurate. There may be a building that lets you do that later.
Or there's just a way to do it that I don't know. But it's not particularly intuitive if it is. Oh, that's a level 5 shield. That's just all magic damage and defense. I'll lose half of my regen per second, but it's a lot of defense and a lot of magic damage. I think it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, one-shot that guy. Oh, treasury. I'm gonna put the treasury right here.
I mean,
I could.
You could, but I don't think you'd be able to finish it.
Oh, check this out.
Not easily, anyway. Yeah, that's what it is. She put one rock on the right-hand side. Now you can fill the rest with meadows. Could put down 2 more rocks, but I don't think you need to.
Because I don't have another Oblivion for the goblins that show up. Oh, they're looking Oblivion. Let's see, I could put down another Blood Grove just because. I don't think it's particularly necessary. So I won't for now. Ooh, that weapon's probably better.
Same damage, but vampirism.
You know what I'm gonna do? This is the last space where the Lich could have something.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna put another grove there.
Sure.
And then
Pop that there.
I'll put that there just cause.
What's nice is if it comes down to it, you still have the option to be very spicy later.
Yeah.
Because the blood grove that you have on the bottom right there is only attached to the one grove, and you still have an Oblivion that you could just... Like, if the Lich spawns, you could theoretically pop it after he spawns to turn it into a Hunger Grove.
Yeah. I'm no longer going for making those blood roads because someone was just like, those things are like the worst, and I think I agree with them.
The blood clots are awful. Especially when you get a blood clot that turns into a ghost, that turns into a ghost, that turns into a ghost, that turns into a ghost. That's the worst.
I'm getting...
Yeah.
I'm currently in the process of getting mimicked. Oh, ghosted.
Oh, there we go. The ghost became a ghost. Oh, you're about to lose an Oblivion. That's sad. You picked up so many cards from that, though.
Yeah, that was a lot. Actually, let me... yeah, I suppose it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some weapons.
We got some things, so let's take some looks, yeah.
Now, this is the highest level one. This is counter vampirism.
Yeah, and more damage.
This one's counter evasion and vampirism.
But less damage.
And this is magic damage and counter.
Yeah, and a little more damage. But that one's more damage.
Yeah.
But you trade 10% vampirism for 10% counter.
Which is fine.
Okay. Anything else you want to do with your cards? You've got an Oblivion that's, again, debating rolling off the edge.
Well, I can place the 3 mountains, and then if goblins decide to show up.
That's true. Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright, you're looks like about roughly 2/3 of the way towards the spawn.
So I'll place more mountains.
Sure. So yeah, you can also place rocks or meadows if you just wanted to put things down. You don't need to.
Yeah, I think I'll hold off for now. Okay. Much more HP and much more regen. I'll lose a lot of counter and a little bit of damage to all.
You're currently up to 23% counter. But that is a lot of regen percent.
Yeah, we'll do that. And then this is just a worse version of my current shield. Alright, another battlefield.
Scary.
It's fine.
But they're valuable, so yeah. Yeah, it is fine.
What's the occasional ghost?
Yeah. I mean, that's why a chunk of your health is missing, but it's fine. That's what you got potions and things for. You're doing great now. That's... I don't know how I feel about the aesthetics of that. Like,
Yes.
it's symmetrical. You made like a t-shirt.
Yeah. This is gonna be our brand new merch.
Yeah, sure. Ooh, that's a damage to all.
And just super defense. I'll lose a lot of magic damage, but I'll gain damage to all, and I'll gain a lot more defense.
Quite a bit more defense.
I think that's worth it. I wouldn't mind trying to stack some defense just to take less damage.
Yeah. Well, to that effect, you do have that Bardiche there.
The Bardiche?
Yeah, for in the weapons. That the axe is got defense on it.
Oh, that's a pole arm.
That is a pole arm. It is slightly less damage, but you trade the counter and vampirism for defense. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it, but I know that the axes are defense-based weapons, so it's like, oh, okay. Oh, that's a defense ring. Defense and regen.
I already have defense and regen, plus other things.
Yeah,
like, obviously it's 4 more defense, but...
Right. Is that worth the other stuff? Which, honestly, evasion is probably going to be more helpful against the Lich than defense. Just because he does so much damage that just avoiding it altogether just sounds better.
But defense is guaranteed to take less damage as opposed to, I hope he doesn't hit me.
It's
if he hits me, it does all the damage.
Very true. Get both. Defense and evasion.
So far, we're feeling pretty good. Getting a lot of rocks and not a lot of mountains anymore.
Yeah. But rocks are okay in that they give health on their own, so... Obviously, mountains are better once you get more of them stacked together, but...
I'll carry over there just to mix things up. Man, I got a lot of rat dogs building up.
Yeah, it's... Like, you could theoretically just plop down a whole bunch of rocks and see what happens, but...
Yeah, I don't have an Oblivion, though.
That's true. Whew, a lot of meadows, though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you've got places to play meadows if you want to just...
I'll just,
You can also pretty up the inside a little bit. Put a meadow between the two. Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah, that's the meadow I want to play in, between the 2 deadly battlefields.
Yeah. Everyone knows that dead bodies make the best fertilizer.
Hey, look, a dead body.
Lucius Clay approves.
Alright, so it's got damage to all, it's got regen, it's got defense. I lose evasion. I lose...
The magic damage. You trade magic damage for damage to all, gain, and then you trade 7% evasion for 3 defense.
I might actually like that. Look, we won't evade at all. We'll just be all about...
Now, with that there, could you just quickly compare that to the other defense ring right there?
I'm trading 1 defense for 2 magic damage to all.
Yeah.
Which is...
You like the damage to all, especially in combos like this. For a brief moment, I was like, why is that rat dog healing? Oh, right, that's sort of the whole point of the vampire.
Okay. I got things that I could put down. I'm debating on, like, if I want to just really start dumping things, waiting for a guy to show up.
Yeah.
Ooh, that could be spicy. I think I like that.
Okay.
Also, that is a Hungry Grove, by the way. Because I was able to place it next to the Blood Grove, I believe.
Oh, okay. Weird.
So this section, things will die quick.
Yes. Again, I still like the idea of, if you can get an Oblivion, like, making that a Hungry Grove when the Lich shows up.
I don't... Because I'm going to take some damage from it, too. Ah, a treasury, you say?
There you go.
If only I had an Oblivion, because I'm scared.
I mean, you don't have enough to fully complete this anyway, so... I'm putting that...
Yeah, put it over here.
All the way out to the side? I guess it doesn't matter. You've got...
Yeah. Give myself more space for other things.
Yeah.
Right.
Again, you only need 2 rocks on it to be able to do the whole thing in meadows.
I don't have the Oblivion, so I'm scared. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. Like doing the math, you have 9, 10.
Frick. That was what you call a misplay, because I was going too fast.
Well, to be fair, you could put a rock next to it and make it at least work for you. So, on doing math, you have 9, 10, and then 1 Oblivion.
That is a level
1,
8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second Oblivion. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got room for 5 more rocks before you need an Oblivion.
So, giving up 1 defense and 5 damage to all for 17% evasion.
You would actually...
I'd gain a defense.
You'd be giving up 5 damage to all for 1 defense and 17 evasion. That's pretty good survivability ring right there.
Let's see, that's just defense and vampirism.
Yeah, less defense, but quite a bit of vampirism.
This has got defense on it.
Yep.
A little less regen, but damage. Like this is just better. That's just magic damage. All right. So I feel like if I really went nuts, I could spawn a dude.
Now. Yeah, and you can always wait till you get close to the end of the thing and then make the determination of just slamming everything down.
More damage and more counter.
But trading 8% vampirism for 8% evasion. Which, 8% vampirism is all you have for vampirism?
Yes.
Versus bringing your evasion from 17 to 25 might be worth it.
Because I also got some regen going. Okay.
Like I said, you can safely plop down 3 rocks if you wanted, and you wouldn't have to worry about it spawning.
I don't wanna do it yet.
Okay. Yeah, you can always wait till you get close to the end of the loop and then just slam everything into the ground.
Oh, another battlefield. Ooh, getting some things. Another meadow. I will take it very carefully.
Another battlefield, which theoretically shouldn't matter if you're debating on spawning the Lich.
It shouldn't matter, but
you also got a couple more shields. They're lower level, so you probably won't take them, but
let's see.
You'd lose 5 defense.
Yeah, that's just super not worth it.
And that's even worse.
Yeah. Okay.
I assumed it would be, because unfortunately he'd be dropping from 8 to 6, so... It's like, it would be nice if you could get a higher tier...
Yeah, our rings are pretty...
ring.
Yeah, like here's a level 6 ring, but...
It's no defense and good vampirism, but you've already moved away from vampirism.
Yeah, I'm fairly confident I can spawn the Lich here. But am I falling into the same trap? Of should I just not spawn the Lich until we're more ready for it?
Probably, but... Dirk might have more power, and he's gonna have evasion. That's a ritual sword. I'm sorry.
It's got magic damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage, but you lose the counter and the evasion.
But that's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage. More HP, less damage to all.
Less defense.
No defense. Less regen, but vampirism. Yeah, if you put that armor with that other sword, that could work together. Or, I'm sorry, not the sword.
I do think I'll do this just because that's a lot.
It is a lot of damage.
So what do you think about me attempting this Lich action here? Like I feel like as far as where I'm at in the game right now, I'm set up. Like I got all my potions.
Yeah.
I'm set up.
I would say that the smart thing. Yeah, the smart thing is to probably just get our resources and still run away. But if you want to try to kill him because it's the spicy thing.
And I think I'm gonna try
doing it sooner rather than later because you've got all your potions set up. You've got decent gear.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, and again, you don't necessarily even have to do it right this second. You can wait till you get through those that wall of wolves.
I'm just making sure that I don't have any more drop off to make sure I have stuff that I'm gonna want to put down.
Yep. I'm gonna immediately put down another meadow or two just because those are just good.
I'm gonna keep placing these down, like on the off chance that something goes awry. I don't know. I don't know. I went all like Australian there, but like I just have a line of battlefields.
Hey,
there's an Oblivion.
That could be helpful. And you don't have to do anything just yet.
I'm gonna get right to the end bit before I
make a decision. Yep.
Because we have some fighting to happen here.
Potentially better armor. It's a little
more HP.
Quite a bit more HP.
Some magic damage. A little less defense. And instead of regen, I have counter.
That might be better, honestly, because that's.
I'm not entirely convinced.
Well, that's fair.
I do have a lot of magic damage.
Yeah,
now.
And then the counter, of course. Oh, I guess you don't have any other counters.
Yeah.
It would be just that. But.
I'll hold it for now.
It's like debatable if it's helpful. Ooh, a treasury.
Well, I think I know how I'm going to spawn the Lich.
Yeah. Well, you successfully spawned the Lich.
So let's get through this next fight here. Alright, and then we'll automatically go into our fighting phase. Yeah. Admittedly, this is a big fight at the end here, but...
Yeah, but... we seem to be doing okay with it.
Yeah, I'm feeling okay.
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 So it's this. You're gonna do it. This is the time to do it.
So let's do it.
Okay. Remember that a rock is technically better than a mountain unless you're planning on putting lots of mountains together.
I guess I only had those two.
Yeah, but I mean, you're... this way you're putting the 3 mountains next to each other. So, yeah, enough to... No.
Magic damage, roll, and evasion.
You would trade...
but I'd trade 5 defense.
And 1.2 regen for more damage. Well, yeah, more damage.
Yeah.
And then evasion, which you'd bring from 17 to 29.
Probably not worth it.
Debatable.
It is debatable.
And then, again, the other question of, yes, you would take a little bit of damage each turn from the Hungry Grove, but is a little bit of damage each turn worth killing the Lich at 20% less health? Or leave it as is and do it at 15%. Because the Groves will get him. I don't know if it's the right call.
Well, we're doing it now.
And then you might as well also slap down the other mountain and the cemetery and stuff, just because you can get a little bit of resources pop out.
That's an Oblivion.
Yeah. I don't think you get anything for playing Groves, but you could.
Nah, I don't think I do. All right, I'm not.
And again, here's your one last chance, because I forgot about this before. You can retreat right now for full.
I know.
For full stuff, because this counts as at the camp.
That's true, but I feel like I have a decent chance here. I have a good build. I have potions this time.
Potions?
I feel like I'm gonna try it again. People are gonna be like screaming at me like, "Well, you idiot!"
But it's more fun. More fun to try.
Yeah, it's like I just want to try it. How is it possible? Shut up. I've got a score to settle.
Yeah, he does so much damage. So that's what I'm saying.
Well.
The defense just doesn't matter. Like,
Oh, hold on.
yeah, because you're doing a lot of damage too. So
Hold on a minute.
If you can get him down to that 20% threshold.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Oh man, where's the grove?
Hold on a minute. Nonsense. This is impossible. For so many reasons. I was kicking your ass the first 10 seconds of this fight.
He really was.
I don't understand. Now put everything back like it was before. I can't. I've already completed my task, even if the result is not perfect. You're in no position to review, you sack of bones. He's already received everything I can gather. I just wanted to see how our crusade against the universe would end, to witness what would come of it. My presence is no longer required. Who is he? Nah. I get it. You're connected somehow, right? That's why. You will find out soon enough. This anomaly will not escape his attention. Now my explanations would be meaningless to you. So spare me your wheezing and just die. That sack of bones is telling me the truth. I have a long journey ahead. I'll build my whole world from scratch if I have to. The skull of that monster will be the first brick in its foundation.
Damn! You picked up a shield.
I sure did. Because I could keep going, if I understand correctly. So, we'll get all of that stuff.
Oh, man.
Yeah. The boss has been defeated, but your journey doesn't have to come to an end. You can retreat to the camp with all of your findings, but remember, the world will forget your deeds. It always forgets.
But you get to keep all your resources.
So, yeah. Now I got this fancy skull here.
Yeah?
I think I'm just gonna retreat. Also see that skull?
Yeah. It looks the same as that. Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's like a get out of jail free card.
Probably. Possibly. I don't know.
Everybody listen. Listen!
Lich!
Lichen! The lich is dead.
It's a bitchin' lich.
The curse has been lifted, but... What lich? What curse? I believe you, of course, but I have no idea what you're talking about. You don't remember the dead sorcerer? The one in a fur coat, holding a scepter, all shrouded in star nebulas, floating above the world on his shining wings and eating it piece by piece?
No.
That's strange. Everything looks the same around here. Why? Guess he's not the only reason for us, for this darkness, then. The skeleton has mentioned him, whoever he is. It must be something to do with the obliteration of the world. It seems that I have no other option but to continue my expeditions.
Oh yeah, more materials.
Stuff. Build the things.
Yeah!
So we definitely have options here.
Do we have enough for the gym and...
I think we might.
I know the gymnasium is important because we need the village and special traits. Like that's huge.
That seems pretty good.
We don't want to plug the farms.
Put it like over here.
Yeah.
So that's how it works. Instead of remembering something, you can just learn it again. That's a nice trick. There's no ill intent. Without education, our world would be left to the savages. You two can learn a few things, though. We can all get together and share our useful knowledge and skills. Nah, I already know all I need to. Leave learning to the kids. Your first lesson. Learn to like learning. That'd make life easier for the both of us. Fair enough.
And you can do refuge.
So we unlock the cemetery. Passing through a cemetery and expedition grants you a memory fragment and can resurrect the hero after an upgrade.
That seems pretty okay.
And then we also... well, we already had a path to the supply depot before, I think. But then we have the refuge, which unlocks a new class.
Yes.
So let's grab that. These spots are orange.
And we can't build there.
So I guess it's going here.
Yeah.
There's exile, even in exile, hero. Don't be hard on the lost souls who have found their salvation in wine and gambling. Sit down instead and pick yourself a poison to drink. It's not why I'm here. It's so strange. This place and its surroundings, they are familiar to me. Now we're talking. Did you make your living off the land? Or off the road? The road land?
Yeah.
A bit of robbery, maybe? Collecting bounties for someone's unlucky head? It's as if someone else knew and did all of this, and now I have their knowledge and skills. And now I somehow literally have 2 aces up my sleeve. And I think I stole someone's purse, too. Ha! Wait. That's my coin purse. Oh, you don't believe me? Ah, well. Feel free to come by if you want to discuss your new trade. I didn't become this good with knives by working in the kitchen, you know.
Alright.
And with that, most of our resources have been expended.
Yep, but that's okay. We still have quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah.
We also have to pay attention, if you go back to the build thing, the various buildings that we've built.
Like they can be upgraded.
Yeah, and like the herbalist hut, wherever that went. I don't know which one's which.
Probably this.
That's up there. Click the upgrade button on that for a second. Wow, that's a lot of stuff that we don't have now. Yeah. But an extra 2% to potions healing effect and 2 more potions.
Yeah,
is pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
but yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah,
but now
we got the rogue and we got new things in the deck too.
So the rogue can receive trophies after killing enemies in battle and exchange them for equipment in the camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
Has 5% vampirism from the start, 10% bonus for any effect for every equipped item with the same effect.
Yes.
And then they get damage to all, evade, crit chance, and crit damage. Those are new.
Yep.
Attack speed, counterattack, and defense.
Yep, but no vampirism or regen.
Yeah, so but they have a base vampirism.
They have a base vampirism, so you just gotta make it work together.
Okay. And it looks like they have 2 weapon slots.
Yep.
Armor slot and a boot slot.
Yeah, and in a boot slot instead of a ring.
Okay.
And then the deck change, which
we have the village.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put the village on, and because we have the village, we're gonna put on the wheat fields. And in fact, why don't we just do something like that? And then we can put on the chrono crystals, because a lot of people were saying wheat fields plus chrono crystals are really good, because the wheat fields increase the healing of the villages, and the chrono fields increase the effect of the wheat fields, which increases the effect of the villages.
Yeah.
So we can be like, do something like that.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, what do you think about that?
Yeah, it should be okay.
Alright, so next time, James is going to make a run as a rogue.
Yeah.
And try out some roguishness.
Yeah.
And stab some people. And then just steal the money.
No. Just cut monsters up and put them in the bag.
And steal their money?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll be doing that next time.
Bye.